पहले तो कुछ चीज़ें जोड़ना चाहूँगा इस चीज़ में। मैं बहुत सारे लोग जानते हैं, सभी जानते हैं, ऐसे जानते हैं कि मैं फौजी बनना चाहता था। सो आई बीन देयर। देयर इज दिस प्लेस कॉल्ड हाउ माय फर्स्ट इंट्रोडक्शन विद खेतरपाल. I was there on a peeping ceremony, passing out parade ceremony, and in the peeping ceremony, I'm sure बहुत सारे लोगों ने देखा होगा जहाँ सारे ऑफिसर्स ऐसे सीढ़ियों पे खड़े होते हैं, then they अपने अपनी जो कैप होती है वो हवा में उछालते हैं, then the peeping ceremony starts. So the name is Khetarpal, the Khetarpal auditorium in IIM. So in 1999, I think, if I'm not wrong, somewhere around 2000, I went there and I saw that name that big. So I asked my friend who was passing out from Ahmed, who's that guy? So that was my first introduction to Arun Khetarpal. That was 2000. So this is 2024 and army is always closed. Then I went to Nagar long back, like 7, 8, 10 years back. It was again that boy, that friend of mine, that time boy, of course, 19.5 years old. He joined armed forces, basically. Arun. So that time, 54, 10, whatever. So I saw again Arun Khetarpal again and again, because now Ahmednagar is a
Yes, it's home away from home, all armor division.
So that was the introduction to Arun Khetarpal, and the film came to me, and I like, एक second, what I'm gonna do? Sir told me about this character who's playing two different timeline, two different age, and I got scared because in my mind, it is very important to cast right people in this kind of film. But he was very adamant. उनको लगा कि मैं बूढ़ा होने से कतरा रहा हूँ, बट वो मैं डरा हुआ था सर कि मैं वो प्ले कर पाऊँगा कि नहीं प्ले कर पाऊँगा, बिकॉज एज वी ऑल नो हमने कभी वॉर नहीं देखी. और एक छोटी चीज जब बात कर रहे थे अरुण खेतरपाल के बारे में, आई डोंट नो कितने लोगों के घर में कोई एक फौजी है, चाहे वो किसी भी पोस्ट पे हो. आई थिंक जब कोई आपका अपना उस सरहद पे खड़ा होता है ना, और जो फील आपको होता है जब वॉर होती है, ये मैं भी नहीं जानता, लेकिन बहुत क्लोज दोस्त रहे हैं जिनको हमने कारगिल में खोया है, बहुत ही क्लोज, और जिसका अपना कोई ब्लड का वहां खड़ा होता है ना, आई डोंट थिंक कि कोई भी इमेजिन कर सकता कि 21 साल के लड़के में इतनी बहादुरी, इतना निडरता कैसे होती है, मुझे समझ में नहीं आता. I went to Nagar while I was trying to figure out this character of mine in the film. There was a quote जो कि पाकिस्तानी आर्मी ऑफिसर्स का है, उस बंदे का जो अरुण के साथ लड़ रहा था, कि just a gist I'm saying. That day, between 13 Lancers and Victory, there was a boy of 21 years. That was the importance. That you could feel कि एक ऑफिसर जो वहाँ बैठा था, उसने बोला कि उस दिन उस जीत में और 30 लांसेस के बीच में जो जगह थी, वहाँ एक लड़का खड़ा था जो सिर्फ 21 साल का था. So you know the importance of that story to be told to the world. We knew, and the other part I didn't know. He sir told me, and I was mesmerized by it, and I hope ये फिल्म लोगों तक पहुँचे. उसका जैसे सर ने बोला कि हम परेशान हो गए इस फिल्म को कि अगर वो नहीं पहुँची अपनी जगह पे, क्योंकि ये कहानी बताई जानी बहुत जरूरी है, ये सुनना सबको बहुत जरूरी है, जानना बहुत जरूरी है कि उस दौर में क्या हुआ था उस वक्त जब एक लड़का, उसकी बहुत सुंदर सी लाइन जो फिल्मों में सुनोगे, माय गन इज स्टिल वर्किंग सर. आगे की कहानी फिल्म में की.
आ चुका है फिल्म. Hello, thank you so much for having us here. I think this experience for me is one of a lifetime, and it's really special that you're here with us. For the people who don't know, Captain Malhotra at the time served with Arun Khetarpal. So to have you here and do this with you is a huge honor. So I would first like to thank you for being here, and it's a huge privilege for us at least. So I think this film has meant a lot to me. I signed this film when I was 21, and the film's called Ikkis. That was my first kind of entry into the character, into this world. I was truly blessed that they thought I was capable to do it. It was a huge risk. It was a huge responsibility, and something I will never take lightly, because when you're dealing with the Indian Army, when you're dealing with such brave people, you must do them the right thing and give it your best. And Shriram sir encouraged me to do that every day. And if I had to discuss what I learned the most from Sir is that if you truly love something and you're obsessed with it, it'll pay off someday. And I don't mean about this film, I mean generally. And that's something that's been so valuable, and I've had such a privilege to work with such brilliant actors. I think Jaideep Sir is one of my most favorite actors of all time. And I'm not just saying that because he sat here. Simal's first film, it was a privilege to share the screen with her. She was so confident. And our song, which is just released today, was a blast to shoot with her. I was shocked. It took me 4 songs to learn how to lip sync. But she, from the first song, knew what she was doing. So I think I was surrounded by such professionals and such experts, I felt at ease. And I'm just really grateful I got this opportunity. And hopefully everyone feels the same when they see the film. Really, that sense of responsibility came in. My first trip to learn about Arun Khetarpal was to Pathankot, as we discussed backstage, and his statue was right in front of me. And I looked up, and I swear I got shivers, and I'm not trying to sound a bit weird, but it really, I felt goosebumps at that moment, just seeing the aura of what he had done. You know, being 21 is a very young age. Being young in this country, you usually get told what is right, what is wrong. But here's a boy who came and decided he'll do what he thinks is right. And that conviction to me is deeply inspiring. You know, when we're young, we're not very logical. We think from our heart and we follow our heart. As we get older, we start thinking, okay, maybe I should do it like this. But Arun Khetarpal for me didn't follow logic, he followed his heart. And I'll continue the rest of my life trying to live like that, is at least the message I would take from this film.